What's up, bros? Got your host, Fred Bro Deadshot here with another video, and today I'm back talking about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but not the way you think it is. This is only to fix the Arkhamverse. I genuinely have never touched the game or will play Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but in my video today, I'm going to be fixing Arkham Batman and the Justice League. Now, this might be a short video. I don't know how long I'm going to do this for, but I just got a smart idea of how they could have fixed Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. It made it probably the best game ever and still have it connected to the Arkhamverse and at the same time have great characters and basically change up everything that has happened. Now, I'm not going to go into detail like any big videos or anything like that, like where they do a retrospective how they would change everything. I'm going to do it my way. It might be short. I have seen a couple of clips. I have seen the disrespect on Arkham. I have seen all that shit. I have seen enough to the point where I just like, at this point I'm like, let's fix the Arkham games. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's going to be a short one. So let's just get right into it. So first thing first, we're going to start with 10 years after Arkham Knight. 10 years after Arkham Knight. Basically, what's going to happen is at the start, you get to play as Wonder Woman. You play as Wonder Woman, and basically she goes on an objective, maybe a side mission or something, like a quick side mission, and she was sent out to explore something. She finds something, and basically what I'm thinking is you play as each of the Justice League members, and as you play as each of the Justice League members, it's kind of like, what gave me this idea is, think of Assassin's Creed 3, where you mostly, you play as Connor's dad and shit. If you played Assassin's Creed 3, you know what I'm talking about. You play as mostly as Connor's dad for most of the game, and then you do get to play as Connor. But you get to play as the character before Connor to get what's going on. So what I'm thinking is you play as the Justice League members and what caused them to be infected into the invasion of Brainiac and everything that happens. So maybe you start with Wonder Woman, then you slowly lead into playing Green Lantern. And I'm going to get to Batman in a minute, because you're not going to play Batman. My whole idea for Batman is this is after Arkham Knight, and I didn't like the fact that they brought Arkham Batman back. Like, I know people are probably going to be pissed by this idea, but if you understand it, it makes sense. I'm thinking they could, like, leave Easter eggs around of Batman, like, being rumors, like, Batman still being around. Like, is Batman still alive, or is the Bat dead? Like, something like that. Like, Batman became a myth again, like something where the myth was reborn, basically. Because when you think about it, at the end of Arkham Knight, Bruce says Gotham needs something stronger. She needs something that can rise from the ashes. And that's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that instead of like Batman being in the game, leave Batman as Easter eggs. Leave him as this thing that basically, like, people don't know if people think Bruce Wayne is dead. Batman is still alive out there somewhere, but we have no clue where he is. And he still fights crime, he still does his thing, but at the end of Arkham Knight, you basically see that, the Nightmare Batman, and sorry if I sound a bit sick, because I am, but basically you see Nightmare Batman, and as you see Nightmare Batman at the end of Arkham Knight, you also get this sense of idea like, oh, shit, so is Batman still alive or not? Like, I want to leave the idea, like, leave the interpretation to people's ideas, like, let them believe Batman's alive, let people believe Batman's dead, like, something like that, and leave it as an in-world perspective, and you get to play as the other Justice League members, and Batman's a complete myth. I know that sounds stupid, maybe some people wouldn't agree with that, but then it wouldn't have all this bullshit that goes on with Batman in the game, because then what happens at the end of Arkham Knight, it stays true to what happened to the character, because Batman said that Gotham needs something stronger. She needs something to rise from the ashes. Which, why wouldn't Bruce want to reborn himself as a myth? And instead of him joining the Justice League, in my opinion, I think that even the Justice League isn't aware of what happened to Batman. They never met Batman, because I want to keep it within lore, and since nothing ever happened, like, in the Arkham comics, because there has been a few comics that have Arkham Batman, and since Batman in this universe had nothing to do with Superman, I'm thinking that most of all, Batman just has no relations to the Justice League. Like Suicide Squad doesn't know where he is. Like the Justice League has no contact with Batman. They don't know. They don't know a thing about Batman. And it's like this Justice League basically doesn't have Batman. This is basically the Arkham universe would not have Batman be in the Justice League, and I think the only reason why, because it makes more sense in lore that way. It doesn't make sense just to throw them together in Justice League just because. To make money. That's the real reason why they did, just to make money. So I think in reason, Batman should not be a part of Justice League. He should be a rumor going around the world, or just going around areas like Metropolis, Gotham, because people just don't know where Batman is at this point. They don't know if he's real. They don't know if he's still alive. They think he's dead. It's Batman reborning himself as a myth. Because once Bruce Wayne realizes that his persona as Bruce Wayne is dead, he can be Batman full time. So why wouldn't he want to recreate Batman? Why wouldn't he want to become a myth again? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why? That doesn't make sense. So it would make more sense if there was just Easter eggs around, maybe posters or something like, is the Bat still alive? Could Batman still be here? And there's maybe like the Suicide Squad, like later on, or the Justice League, as they're looking at monitors, there's a dark alleyway, or maybe like a street, they're looking at cameras, and there's a dark figure, but they can't make it out, and they just don't know, like something cool. That's basically what I would do with Batman, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. And with everything else, I think the game should start from the Justice League perspective instead of the Suicide Squad. And if you do that, then you can start from the I can't fucking speak. You can start from basically the Justice League slowly seeing how each and every one of them became infected. Now, I have never played the game, so people are going to come at me for that one. I'm not going to lie to you. But generally, I don't give a fuck because I'm probably making the game a little better than how it originally was, and people are pissed about how it turned out. So I probably would make it a lot better this way. Anyways, oh god, I hate this fucking cold. Anyways, so as that goes on, you basically go from Wonder Woman to let's say Green Lantern, the Flash, and then basically Wonder Woman contacts Superman, and we don't know where Superman is. Superman was the first to get corrupted. He was the first to get corrupted. No one knows where Superman is. They have no contact with him. And basically the Flash runs to Metropolis, and he meets up with Lois Lane. Lois Lane has no clue where Superman has been. Flash warns Wonder Woman, and they do a wide search, something like that, something and basically as they're trying to figure out where Superman is, Brainiac's ship shows up, something like Injustice 2. I feel like that would be cool. And then as that happens, we go from the Justice League to finally playing Suicide Squad. And in my universe, in this version, Deadshot is white. Because why? Because fuck tokenism. And I'm pretty sure everyone else is sick of tokenism too. If you're gonna make your character black for no reason when they were already a original character before and they weren't black before, you're racist. I'm sorry, you're a fucking racist. You changed their skin color just to basically appeal a audience, which is retarded, in my opinion. And there's many black characters out there if you really want a black character. But for lore reason, actually, no. I'm gonna take that back. Instead of Deadshot being white, I'm gonna make the easiest fix up because they want black Deadshot, right? People want Will Smith Deadshot. People want the Deadshot that fucking had funny scenes with John Cena. So, since we're gonna get that Deadshot, and they want that Deadshot, we're going to basically do Black Deadshot, but fix the lore behind it. Instead of saying, oh, he's the real Deadshot, we're going to say he's basically the fake Deadshot, and he killed the real Deadshot after the real Deadshot and him had basically a shoot-off. And basically, we get to see a cutscene of what happened to the original Deadshot. How he was basically in a bad, what's the words I'm looking for? I'm trying to look for them quick. Basically, he was in a bad situation, a terrible situation, I would say, where he was completely damaged up, and it was after he got done doing a job, and he was trying to take down let's just say an organization. And basically the fake Deadshot was hunting this Deadshot down because someone promised him a lot of money if he could kill the original Deadshot and take over his position as Deadshot. They were promising him a lot of money. So he said, why not? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let me get that money. Let me get that money. So basically, the Black Deadshot, he kills the original Deadshot that was from Arkham Origins, Arkham City, and basically he takes his position, and, you know, you have that fucking scene where, in my video, I realized I made a mistake. It's like Captain Jack for some fucking reason. I was thinking of Doctor Who when I meant Captain Boomerang, and no one corrected me on that. That's funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my video before this, but I literally said Captain Jack and no one corrected me. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So then you have that funny scene again, except this time around, Captain Boomerang almost fucked up. Captain Boomerang says, isn't Deadshot supposed to be white? And he's like, he originally was, until I fucking killed him. Or something like that. I know that sounded fucking corny, but you know, I'm not good at line work. I ain't no fucking director. Anyways, so basically you have that, and then you get to have this funny scene where they connect with each other as they're like locked up in chairs and shit. I wanted to fix that. I'm trying to find the fix-ups. And Arkham Batman will not be in this game. Arkham Batman is not part of this Justice League. But the good thing about this, like, this version of the game, this Arkham universe, that now people could just say, why don't you just make it an alternate universe of the Arkham universe? That's fucking stupid, because it still wouldn't make sense. But I'm going to say this, though. In this universe, hold on, I'm trying to think here, because this all came to me, and I'm just thinking, wow, what the fuck am I thinking? I'm going crazy. Anyways, so in this universe, Batman is not part of the Justice League. He is still he is a born-again myth. That is what I'm going for. Batman is a born-again myth. We're not going to get Kevin Conroy's Batman. We're not going to get, this will not be his final performance, because I want Arkham Batman, like, I don't know if people cared about seeing Kevin Conroy again, but if it means getting this role of Batman, this epic Batman, to die in the most pointless way ever, then I say fuck it, we don't need that. And then they're trying to say, oh, he didn't die. They're trying to make plot reasons because people are fucking upset what they did. And they should have known people were going to be upset because they were trying to sell to the Arkham universe anyways. But not the Arkham universe, but the people that like the Arkham games. But anyways, I'm thinking, like, Batman's a myth. He's a born-again myth. We don't see Batman, but we hear, like, we can, like, you know how in Gotham Knights, for example, they had, like, these newspapers and shit, like, of what happened to the villains or something. Like, you get to look at posters on the wall, or, like, just fun Easter eggs like Arkham did back in their older games. Remember, like, when they had, like, cool villains that never made it to Arkham, but they had Easter eggs that you would look at or find? Basically, like, it would just be some fun Easter eggs to find around the city, like these papers flying, and then maybe we can have like one paper fly in front of Harley's face, and then she looks at it and she laughs, and she'd be like, good thing he's not around, or something like that. And basically it's just like a funny nod. That I kind of mostly made this video to fix what happened to Batman. It was more, and just to fix the game in general, because we don't get as much time with the Justice League. When you think about it, the Justice League in the Arkham universe, we get zero time with their characters. So I'm thinking if we started out with their characters in the game, it would be a great introduction to the Arkham universe of the Justice League. And it's going to be a different Justice League because Batman's not the main head behind it. He's not in control of the team. He's not a part of it. He's a complete ghost at this point. This is where, because Batman already had his ending in Arkham Knight, so it only makes sense for him to basically be a ghost, be something like a myth again. Because in Arkham Origins, when you think about it, Batman was pretty good at hiding himself in the dark, staying a myth. He wanted to stay a myth the whole time, so people didn't know about him. They didn't know much about him. They didn't know who he was. They had no fucking clue if he was real. So it only makes sense that Batman originates back to what he was. Because when you think about it, when Bruce Wayne loses that side persona that keeps him from being out all night, what more is he going to do than become that thing again. And not just become that thing again, but live and be breathing. So basically, being a myth again would be what he wants to be. Because, I mean, I'm still going to use that quote. He said, Gotham needs something stronger and something that will rise from the ashes. That's the only thing I can think of when you take that. And I still want to leave it to basically the fans' interpretation, because that's what Arkham Knight did. They left it to your interpretation of, oh, is Batman still around? Is this Bruce Wayne? Is this Terry McGinnis? Who could this be? Like, that's what they did. They left it to your own interpretation. And I like that. So I'm like thinking, well, we can have like images like of basically like blacked out like things, or is the Bat dead? Is Batman still alive? Who is this? Like stuff like that. I just think that would be cool. I mean, I might be repeating myself, but you can't tell me that would be better than us getting basically disrespected as Arkham fans. That's basically what happened. We got disrespected as Arkham fans. We basically got disrespected. And after looking at my old video, like rewatching it one time, I was looking at it and I'm like, damn. What's the perfect way I can fix the Arkham universe of Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and before you kill the Justice League? And basically, I think like the villains, when they kill the heroes, instead of doing it very disrespectfully just because they're villains, it should be more of them showing respect to each death. Like whenever they get the chance to kill them, they look upon their graves and basically they admire them. They were inspired by them and they feel terrible. They don't feel like mocking them. They don't feel like insulting them. They feel very terrible about what they're doing, but they know they have to do it. Otherwise, the world is going to come to an end. That's what I'm thinking about. That's what I'm thinking how it should go. I don't have much more of a conclusion to the game because I have never played the game, like I said, but that's how I would mostly fix the story plots, because the gameplay is fine, I heard, whatever. I'm not worried about the gameplay. Like, whenever people bring up Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, the people that are upset are never talking about the gameplay. The gameplay is fine. What we're talking about is the story, the plot, the shit that goes on within the game. That's what we're upset about. We're upset about how the characters are dealt with, how the characters are completely bullshitted and basically just disgraced, disrespected. Because this is the Arkham universe. And there's a lot of people that grew up on the Arkham universe. There's a lot of people that has fond memories of the Arkham universe. The Arkham universe has created better Batman lore when you think about it. And it has been around for years now, and it has made, like, basically games better. These games itself has made games better. So it's like, why disrespect this franchise when you made it yourself, Roxy? So that's my way I would fix some of the story plots. I don't know all the story plots, so I can't fix every single one of them, but comment your ideas down below, and if you want, suggest me some stuff. I can go look it up. I can do whatever. I can basically research it more, but that's just my idea. When I get an idea in my head, I'm like, I gotta spit it. And basically that's what I was thinking. How long is this video right now? Okay, it's only 18 minutes. I didn't push it to 29 this time, thank God. But I think I'm going to end the video soon. I do want to say this. What do you think about my idea of having Batman basically be a myth again? Basically a born-again myth. Like, do you like it? Do you dislike it? Like, would you want that? Like, if they were to, like, basically do a remake of this game, or to basically fix this game, if Rocksteady was to fix Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, would it be better if Batman wasn't even in the game? Like, would it make the game better? So then they're not basically shitting on Batman, because they got sick of making Batman games. That's basically what happened. They got sick of making Batman games, so they had to spit on it. So I'm thinking, would it just be best if we just left Batman out of it? Like, Batman's a myth. Like, you see Easter eggs, posters, whatever. You basically see these Easter eggs of Batman, but Batman is not in the game. He's not stalking you. He's not doing any of that. It's just, you don't know if he's still alive or not. It's left a myth. And I feel like that would be best, because if you did that, then like people would make videos on it. It would leave your game more desired, because people loved making videos on the idea of like Batman at the end of Arkham Knight. Like, what was that? And now we know who it was. It was Batman, because they fucking they spoiled it now, but at the time of the end of Arkham Knight, I'm gonna say that I love when authors and creators do that. I love when they leave things to the viewer's interpretation. That's just that's something good to do, because then it just leaves their imagination wandering, and they'll never get a straightforward answer that will ruin it for them. It'll be like them having their own ideas, and it creates more conversation. That's something that you should do, in my opinion. So having Batman in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League as a myth would be better than having him come back as a big reveal and getting basically killed. Like that's so stupid. I'd rather have him as a myth than basically getting killed. And not only that, it only lines up with Arkham Knight, because in Arkham Knight you basically say he wants to be something stronger, something that basically Gotham needs to rise from the ashes. I'm sorry if I'm saying that quote so much, but it makes fucking sense. It makes so much sense, actually. It makes more sense to me that way. But yeah, just let me know what you think. Leave comments below on that. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like, comment below. And I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, fuck. I fucked that comment below. Alright, shit. Alright, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like, comment below. Leave post notifications on. And I'll catch you guys next time.